Hey there. One of my students asked me to tell him what scales he should use to improvise over a swing tune. The tune happens to be a swing tune called All of Me. The thing is, it's kind of the wrong question to ask. I know it's the question everybody thinks they should ask. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to teach you how to make a loop, how to play the comping parts, how to play the bass line. I'm going to answer the question, but I'm also going to answer a lot of other questions around this tune, okay? So let's start out with the tune, All of Me. What you could do is you could Google the chord changes to it. I might put the changes in the description. For the comping part, and when you make your loop, because you want to have solid time is really important. When you make your loop, you want to play the 3rd and the 7th of each chord, or the 3rd and the 6th. So I'll show you what that looks like on this medium swing tune, and this is just a basic way to do it. We're going to do quarter notes, C6, E7, 3rd and 7th, A7, that's your 3rd and 7th, D minor 6, 3rd and 7th, E7, A minor 6, then D7, which is the same, and then D minor 7, G7, then back to C6, and just kind of mute, E7, A7, just your 3rd and 7th, and D minor 6. Here we go to F major 7, and then F minor 7, D, B flat, E minor, A7, D minor 7, G, and then you got a little turnaround. Okay, for your bass line, root 5th, root 5th, E 5th, root 5th. You just want to have steady half notes like this. That's it. And you might think that like this is just, it's like not worth your time, but it actually is worth your time. Because all this helps you internalize the harmony of the tune. And if you're going to try to make a loop, a lot of times people do things that they think are intuitive, but it's not really stable. You just want to be able to do something stable like this. Okay, so that's your bass line. That's the second piece. Now I'm going to answer the question about what are some of the conventional scales that people would play over the tune, all right? Like I said, this isn't really the right question to ask, but I'm going to answer it anyway because my student asked me to do it. So we've got C major, you can play C major scale. E7, you can play A harmonic minor. A7, you play D harmonic minor. D minor, play D melodic minor. Same one on the E7 we did before, A harmonic minor. And that's A melodic minor on the A minor. Stay there for the D7, and then we're back in C. You can play after me. All right, so what I did, those lines that I just briefly pulled off, what those were had more to do with was playing voice-led arpeggios, or at least landing on notes in the chords. The scale, the question, what scale do you play, is much less important than what chords are you implying or expressing. So for more on that, if you're not already a member of my the boot camp, check the links down here below, because this is the kind of thing we can get in a lot more depth in my courses and that sort of thing. Now, here's the thing. If you do all what I just showed you on different types of tunes, this happens to be a medium swing tune. When you play the comping part and the bass part, and you set up a loop and you do it and you keep time for yourself, and then you start to deal with the chords, this is what I think is more effective than asking, what are the scales I should use? And again, I can get more in depth into that. Now, finally, the last thing that I'm really trying to teach you from this video, if you're a teacher, especially if you're a teacher, what I'm demonstrating is something really powerful that you can do no matter where you teach. No matter if you teach in a classroom, no matter if you teach private studio. What I've done with this video is I had one student who asked me a question, and I made a video to answer that student's question. And then this video then I can repurpose with other people, or I can have it for other students. And that's something you can do. That's one of the most powerful things you can do as a teacher. So anyway, let me know what you think about this one, all right? And like I said, check the links below. Make sure you're subscribed here because we're putting out a lot of stuff. And stay in touch. All right, until next one, happy practicing.